Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 3, The Wages of War, The Thief Path. Well, so far we've managed to investigate the temple, talked with the guards, and checked out the inn here in the city of Tarna. But there's one building we haven't checked out here on the middle plateau yet. You see the sign which reads Apothecary, and of course if we look over here, the sign below the eye reads Magic. So we'll... Oh, hi. You must be the Princess Shapir people are talking about. Wow, I've never met a real prince before. Welcome to my apothecary, Prince. And we actually have a seat here. Say hello. You say hello to the apothecary. Oh, hey, good to see you, man. Salim looks more like an artist than an apothecary. He's dressed completely in organic macrobiotic clothing from his love beads down to his cloth sandals. Strings of beads block off the entrance to the apothecary's private quarters. It's a splendid example of a Pedilgus mortis, or dead chicken foot fern. You've wandered into what looks like a 60s head shop, only more organic. There are plants everywhere, along with mellow vibes and generally cosmic and freaky atmosphere. You see a large, healthy-looking spider plant. It looks like a California creeper, full of fruits, nuts, holly, wood, and vines. You see bottles of Cousin Kevin's Carminative Fleming's Fimboli in a bottle, Use Universal Unguent, Artis Antiseptic, and Anapleptic Analgesia, and Rick's Picker-Uppers. You see bottles of Tia Tammy's Panacea, Topical Tincture, and Homeopathic Patent Medicine. These bottles are labeled in obscure language. The pot seems to be filled to the brim with tiny round seeds. You see a water pipe of truly prodigious proportions. The large green bottle is filled with a viscous liquid. You see a pile of books. Some of their titles are Zen and the Arts of Mystical Maintenance, Out of Fracania, an Astral Travel Guide, The and I, and Deja Vu and You. And you can tell them about Shapir. You know, I have dreams about a desert land like that. They're like so real, it's like, wow. Well, ask him his name. My name is Salim Nifs. That means healthy soul in Arabic. In numerology, I'm an 8. I'm also a Libra. Ask about Libra. Libra, you know, is like the scale. That means I'm a well-balanced individual. What's your sign? And numerology. Numerology is the science of numbers. Numbers of my name add up to 8, which is a very well-rounded number and very auspicious. This is the place to purchase pills and potions. I call it Salim's Holistic Health and Happiness Eclectic Energy Emporium, but you can call it an apothecary. I carry crystals and promote peace and pyramid power. How may I help you, sir? Well, help. Well, I'm happy to sell you whatever you need to contribute to your physical and psychic well-being. I see by your aura that you're a hero, so I'll sell you the things heroes need. Your aura is like the psychic rainbow of your soul that radiates around you. Your aura is particularly auspicious, you know. Well, I didn't, but thank you. Anyway, pills. One pill makes you better, one pill makes you well, and the ones that give you mana are the other ones I sell. Just ask Salim, I'm sure you'll find them swell. It's about mana pills. Mana, 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 mana. Everyone's always looking for mana. Or was that money? Anyway, these are the pills to refill your magical till. I use them still. Healing. If you want to be well, my healing pills are made out of homeopathic herbs. Unfortunately, I'm all out of feathers to make more. And feather. To make the healing pills, I need the feather of a hummingbird. The happier the hummingbird, the more efficient the pill. If the feather is from an ex-avian, then the pill is a dud. You need to get the feather non-violently. Honeybird. The honeybird is, well, it's kind of a bird, you know. It has wings and it's got this thing about honey. It'd be really cosmic if you could bring me a feather. Take care you keep your karma clean. It takes a happy feather to make a happy pill. So please don't bruise the bird or the feather will fail. So yeah, don't go chucking rocks at it. Got it. And poison cure pill. Wherever you're vexed by bad vibes from venom, you need to reorient your chakras and balance your body. My pills are totally pure, all natural ingredients with good karma cookies and crazy good lovin'. Take them before or after you get hurt. They'll make you feel good. That's about potions. I'm really a lot more into pills than potions. Tarna doesn't have a recycling center for potion bottles. I'm afraid they're a little behind the times, you know. But hey, I do think I have a recipe for one potion around here somewhere. Did your horoscope say anything about needing a potion to dispel magic anytime soon? Well, it didn't, but knowing this game, I'm probably going to need it sooner or later. Well, I've never sold one of those. I'll have to look it up in my book. Hey, check us out in the pharmacopoeia. Wow, man, I've already got most of his stuff. There's the bee's knees and the ibis eyelashes and a clear amethyst crystal. Out of sight. So all I need now is like some water from the pool of peace, a gift from the heart of the world, and, oh yuck, the fruit of a venomous vine. That really shouldn't be much of a problem for a hero like you, should it? Maybe you get me the missing ingredients, I'll make you up with the spell potion. The spell potion is used to undo a spell. It dispossesses demons, cures curses, and erases enchantments. Kind of an X-Hex sort of thing. And ingredients. And it'll say the same thing. Ask about the water. Like, this water is really special. Really, really special if you know where I'm coming from. Gives you kind of a peaceful, easy feeling. Oh, it comes from the Pool of Peace, a really cool place. Pool of Peace. There's like this really cool pool somewhere, sort of. A really wet nirvana in the savannah. Gift from the heart. It says here in my handbook that the heart of the world is somewhere near here in the jungle. When you find a place that's like so full of magic your karma rises, then you'll know where to look for the gift. And fruit. I think they grow in the savannah somewhere southeast of Tarna, near some rocks, I think. Just don't get stuck, man. Fruit grows on those venomous vines. It's like how they got their name, the fruit of the venomous vine. Venomous vines are really vile. They got nasty spiky bits covered with poison all over. Bad karma, man. They like to move around, hide under rocks, and stick it to you. A lot like a politician. Okay, so we can ask about plants. Plants are like people. They love to share their hopes, their dreams, their finest feelings with you. Have you hugged a tree today? And if you've played the second game, this may be sounding very familiar. Ask about the tree. Boogie with the bob and polka with the palm, mambo with the mango, and fandango with the fronds. I have these really neat dreams about dancing with a tree. Ask about the dream. I dream I'm in like this desert place, like golden sand and stuff. I'm dancing with this tree, you know, and it like changes. Suddenly this tree is like a woman, and like she's beautiful. It's really magical. That should sound very familiar, if you haven't gotten the hint already. You need to get in touch with your feelings, man. You gotta find your center and attune your aura to the cosmos. And ask about Tarna. I came to Tarna because I hear they had all these neat pyramids here. I wanted to find a place where nobody steps on your space. I also heard rumors about a magical tree somewhere out in the jungle. That's about magic tree. I heard from some tribesmen that somewhere in the jungle is a tree they call the Mother of the World. I'd sure like to see it someday. Well, we can tell him about Julinar. And hey, we got a tone for that. You tell about how you helped the enchanted tree woman Julinar regain some hope while you were in Shapir. How extraordinary. The girl of my dreams is real. I'm so thrilled to hear it. I'll leave for Shapir on the next caravan there. And he'll stand up at this point, but he will not be leaving, thankfully, because we're going to need Salim's help for a fair bit. So we'll go ahead and say goodbye. Live long and prosper. You see a Liontar wandering the streets. He seems to be ignoring you. Because in case you haven't noticed, most of the Liontars are kind of racist jerks. Well, not much left that we can see in Tarna proper, except for the bazaar. But we will have to get our money changed first. And speaking of which, I haven't looked at my inventory yet. Yeah, currently I got 200 dinars, which is rounded up from the reward that we earned from besting the water elemental and the earth elemental that we never got to spend. This simple money pouch contains all the money you have with you. We have a fancy dagger, a long dagger suitable for close infighting and is not properly balanced for throwing. We have 18 throwing daggers left. We had 20, but you'll remember we lost 2, taking out the guards fighting in Razir. Magical grappling hook. This would be an incredibly useful tool for second story work if it had a rope attached. We also have a Thieves Toolkit. Yes, we now have this instead of the lockpick from before. Made by Acme, fine purveyors of professional break-in equipment. This kit has all the tools you need to get ahead, or at least inside. We've also got poison cure pills, at least 3 bottles, because we didn't have to use much poison potion. We've got a bottle of mana pills. It's a bottle of magical vitamin pills filled with concentrated spell energy for a quick pick-me-up, at least when you want to cast a levitate spell. And healing potions, we've got 129. Yeah, our vigor pills did not transfer over, but the healing pills did. We also got 20 rations. While not exactly your choice for a gourmet meal, these SPIM, Special Portion Instant Meal Rations, do last a long time and will keep you from starving to death. We also got a single water skin, our magic pin, the gift from the grateful Kata of Shapir, and a note from Shima. The outside of this note reads, to Shala in Shima's flowing calligraphy. Before you left Shapir, Shima asked that you give this to the Kata in Tehran. Apparently, there's only the one. Anyway, after all this, we have raised our ability to communicate to 214, and our honor has jumped up to 202. I believe that's purely for helping out Salim. And we can't talk to any of them. We can talk to the merchants, but won't do us much good. But I am going to talk to this one group of merchants first before we head to the money changer. Hello, young man. You look like you could use some of our mostly used items. Pop, these items aren't new, you know that. I didn't say they were new, dummy. I said they were mostly new. In the world of sales, you learn to insinuate the positive. In other words, lie. I didn't say that. You want to blow this sale? You just listen and you keep your mouth shut. As I was saying, we have the finest selection of mostly new items in the land of Tarna. What can I sell you? And you there, you gonna buy something, or am I gonna have to charge you for sightseeing? And yes, in case you don't get the reference from the music cue or my poor attempt at a Red Fox impression, this is a reference to Sanford and Son, the junk dealers. You see a genuine imitation papier-mâché moosehead, courtesy of the recycled prop department of Sierra Online. See a wide assortment of pots and pans. You see a Grecian urn and a Benny urn. You see an older gentleman with a conscientious look and a twinkle in his eyes. You see a good-looking young man. You greet the junk dealers. Hello, what can we sell you today? Ask about junk dealers. My associate and myself are quality dealers in used items of unbelievable value. We sell junk. I'm called Anforda, and this dummy here is my son. Rumors. There's some folks around here who say that Tarna is going to war and going to put us all out of business. Not me. Looked to buy a World War I gas mask. Not many left in stock. And I think we can do the thief sign on them. The two men turn and look at each other for a second. Then the older man twirls his finger by his head as they look back at you. And it's called Bazaar. If you're looking for the bazaar, you come to the right place. If you have money, then you are talking to the right man. I know I've got something you need somewhere. And merchandise. Just look around. Have you seen that quality used items gathered anywhere? Each one's a guaranteed anachronism. Pop, don't you mean antique? I know what I mean. You keep out of this. As I was saying, these are all real antiques that you won't be able to buy anywhere else, so get them here. Well, we can't buy anything yet, so we'll go ahead and say goodbye. Don't bother to come back unless you want to buy something. Hey, Pop, that's being rude. Stranger, come back and chat anytime. As long as you have money to spend, come by and chat. Well, believe it or not, they will have something useful for us. And if you walk too close to any of the merchants, they will speak to you in, Ah, I see that you are in need of a new weapon. I have just the right one for you. Here is the finest of daggers. It too is made of Damascus steel. It too is sharper than the serpent's tooth. It is small to be concealed up your sleeve, to be ready when your foe least expects it. I have without doubt the best weapons for sale in all of Tarna. Well, you have the only weapons for sale in all of Tarna, but that's besides the point. If you will be needing a weapon, I am the man you should see. Come, take a look and buy what you like. What the heck, we might as well greet. Ask about weapons. I have weapons of all types. Look around, whatever interests you. I will be most overjoyed to sell you. Ask about spear. I have many spears to offer you. The standard spear is a most trusty weapon and can be very useful for hunting. I also have a spine spear for those special occasions like formal weddings and ritual monster killings. I have 2 types of daggers to fulfill the needs of the most experienced dagger user. I have throwing daggers for damage at distance, perfectly balanced and sharpened. They are made by the Amun-Ra tribe. Yeah, that would be a joked reference to a Sierra game, The Dagger of Amun-Ra. I also have a very fine dagger for when combat gets too close for comfort. I have some Conquest brand arrows in stock. Unfortunately, they're only good for the longbow. Yeah, that would be a reference to Conquest of the Longbow, the Robin Hood adventure game, which, oddly enough, I've never played. I really should get to that someday. Bows. I have a strongbow, handmade by the Laura tribe. Laura Bow being the protagonist of the Dagger of Amun-Ra game. And sword. Have you ever seen a lovelier sword? So delicately balanced, so smooth and fine. This is a weapon for heroes. Yeah, too bad I'm not a swordsman, but we'll go ahead and say goodbye. Farewell, and may your weapons keep you safe. Now, I'm going to go ahead and save here really quick, because there are a couple of ways to tackle this next bit, and I mean to show most of them to you. And the game is lagging a bit because it takes a moment to load this. You enter the north end of the bazaar and witness a dispute. What are you doing? That is not right! Stop him! Thief! Thief! Well, that did not quite work with the timing I hoped it would. But it looks like it automatically saved. You can, in fact, knock over the fruit and make him slip on it. This matter is under control. This man is to be taken before the Hall of Judgment. All wrongs will be righted. You, stranger, shall accompany us to the Hall of Judgment as well. You are led by the guard to the Hall of Judgment to attend the judgment of the thief. The Council of Judgment has determined that you, Harami, have broken the laws of Tarna by taking things belonging to others. You have shown yourself to be without honor. Do you have anything you should say before you were named honorless? Hey, big deal. Then by the judgment of the Council and the laws of Tarna, you, Hammurabi, are now formally named honorless. So you have acted, so you shall be. The honorless one must now leave the hall. The Council of Judgment now summons the Prince of Shapir. The Prince of Shapir did willfully overturn a basket of fruit belonging to Starman bin Bala, the fruit merchant, in order to stop the honorless one. Prince of Shapir, you are in violation of the laws of Tarna. It is forbidden to damage the goods of another. You must pay the fruit merchant for the damaged fruit. I, Rakesh Satran, have paid the fruit merchant on behalf of the Prince of Shapir. Very well, Rakesh, the debt of the Prince of Shapir is paid. Prince of Shapir, heed well the laws of Tarna from this point onward. Thank God I'm rich and I've got a friend who's a cop. King Raja orders Rakesh and the Prince of Shapir to meet with him in his chambers immediately. As you desire, Raja Sataran. You may enter into the presence of Raja Sataran. Raja Sataran, I stand before you. Rakesh Sataran, you stand before me in honor. This is my friend, the Prince of Shapir. And I'm going to greet rather than mess around with this too much. You tell the king you are honored to be in his presence. Prince of Shapir, you stand before me in honor. Rakesh, you brought along this Prince of Shapir to help you bring peace? How can a human be of such service to a Liontar? You, puny human, how will you aid Rakesh? Rakesh has called you a spy. Do you think you can sneak around and watch Leopardon without being discovered? And yeah, quick little description here. Rakesh has excellent taste in personal servants. I am going to answer his question directly without bragging about myself. You answer Raja's question. Very well. So, this Prince of Shapir has come to bring peace and harmony to Tarna? You grow too old, Rakesh, if you must depend upon a human for help. Your age has made you cowardly and taken away your honor. No. You defend Rakesh's bravery and honor. You need a human to speak up for you now, Rakesh? I do not need to defend myself to you of all people, Raja. Rakesh, you of anyone should be demanding war instead of talking about peace. Rishaka is lost. Your own daughter has been killed by the leopard men. Do you not want revenge? The truth of what happened to Rishaka has not been determined. When I know for certain about Rishaka, I will deal with the matter myself. I do not need all of Tara to suffer the horrors of war for my daughter. Revenge for the sake of revenge is pointless. Mindless revenge is pure stupidity. Rakesh, you... Human, do you have anything important to add to this conversation? Well, I will talk about Rakesh. You speak of how Rakesh helped you in Shapir. You are fortunate, Rakesh, to have such a defender of your honor. Human, you may leave our presence now. I wish to speak further to Rakesh. And say goodbye, tell him farewell. And go back to sneaking. Now I'm going to go ahead and save here, because this is... there are other ways to win this as a thief. And let's see if the automatic save picks up there. Yes, it does. No, and the speed's locked. Now I can't just run after him. And same basic thing will happen. The Prince of Shapir aided my guards in the capture of the Honorless One. The Council of Judgment commends the Prince of Shapir's actions on behalf of Tarna and thanks him. And I think with the speed turned up, I won't quite be able to pull this off. But on the other hand, I may just be good enough to pull it off. Yep, just knocked him down, because I'm that good. The Prince of Shapir did willfully throw a dagger at the back of the Honorless One. It is against the laws of Tarna to harm another. The Honorless One is no longer a person, therefore the human harm no one. Acknowledged. The Council of Judgment commends the Prince of Shapir for aiding in the capture of the Honorless One. So, yeah. You get basically the same reaction all the time, and my honor got boosted up to 210, and my communications now at 217. Since I chose the path that was the most non-violent, although I'm going to owe Rakesh and Krisha so much money between the meals I can't pay for and all that fruit. Narek said, Effende, good day. I am the money changer, Dahab Kalis. Do you wish to exchange some foreign coin for the money of Tarna? Great. Tell about Shapir. It is good to hear such news of Shapir. My family and I moved here many years ago from Razir. And say yes, exchange everything to royals. And we'll ask him about him. I am most well, Effende, thank you. I was once the money changer of Razir, but when Adavis took over, I moved with my family to Tarna. We are most happy here. Ask about rumors. Rumors, They say that there is tremendous inflation in Silmaria, and that the exchange rate has bottomed out for the Moldavian coinage, since no one can travel in or out of the country now. Oh, you mean local rumors. Sorry, I have not heard any today. Ask about exchange. I will exchange foreign money for the money of Tarna. For this I must charge a fee of 10% of the amount exchanged. I'll also trade 100 commons for 1 royal. Ask about money. The gold coin of Tarna is called a royal. The brass coin is called a common. These are the coins of the realm. A royal is worth a dinar of Shapir. And commons, there are 1 commons to a royal. Same as centimes. My, Matt, you're looking heroic today. Okay, so after that, we now have 180 royals. Well, we'll go ahead, say goodbye to the money changer. Humjamba Bwana. Go ahead and greet. Say goodbye to the leatherworker. I said, I always say goodbye, you say hello. I have many animal hides and leather items for sale, as you can see. Ask about price. The price I charge will depend upon the item. Ask about rumors. I do not gossip, Bwana. I make things from leather. Okay, we can buy zebra skins, but I'm not going to do that just yet because we don't really have a reason to buy a zebra skin. And we now have a bargaining interface. Which is unfortunately dependent upon the arrows, so I'm going to try and talk him down to 150. I don't think I'm going to quite manage it, but we get points for trying to bargain. It is good. So I'll go ahead and buy 5 water skins. You pay for your purchases and put them away in your backpack. And yeah, we will need to buy zebra skins at some point, but not going to do it because I'd rather not weigh myself down. Fruit, fruit, the finest of fruit, does your mouth not crave the sweet juice of a passion fruit offende? Go ahead and greet. I'm trying to greet him. May you have a fruitful day. Ask about the fruit merchant. I am Samara bin Balden, the seller of succulent sensations of the mouth. Oh my. There is talk that Tarna is going to war with the Simbani. Very bad for business, wars. You ask about price. The price of the fruit is a mere pittance compared to the pleasure the fruit gives. You may have 6 of the fruits of your choice for but 50 commons. Ah, what fruit do you desire? All that you could ever wish. I have here pineapples, papayas, passion fruit, coconuts and limes, bananas, dates, and oranges. Purchase and eat to your heart's delight. We'll go ahead and see if I can bargain down to 35. Very well, Effendi. You will make a poor man of me while you enjoy yourself with my fruit. A 1,000 thanks, and may you enjoy each delicious bite of your purchase. Yeah, it says a colorful assortment of mixed fruit, but I only seem to have apples. And I eat the apples. And it is apparently close to evening because everybody has shut up shop for the evening. Of course, taking a look at the clock, I see it is almost the half-hour mark. But I'm going to go ahead and swing by and talk to Krisha, because I think this is the one time we can catch her alone when Rakesh is not here. Good day, young prince. I hope the young experiences of the Council of Judgment did not upset you. You'll always be welcome in our house, young hero. Well, not always. Anyway, ask about Council. As you can tell, the Council of Judgment consists solely of female Liantars. This is because it's assumed that males are too emotional to make rational decisions. Ask about Rakesh. Rakesh is speaking with Raja now. He'll return later if you wish to speak with him. You realize, do you not, how special Rakesh is, the only ruler of Tarna to walk away from the throne, and the only Liantar to become a paladin? You and I are both lucky to know him. A paladin. Rakesh became a paladin through his actions and beliefs. It is very difficult at times being the life mate to a paladin. A paladin tends to travel wherever he is needed. It is so seldom that Rakesh and I have a chance to be together. Ask about ruler. Rakesh was king of Tarna some 15 turns of a sun ago. He gave up his rule to try and rid the world of the demon wizard. The demon wizard which Rakesh defeated had many powers. It would not greatly surprise me if that same demon wizard is the cause of all our troubles now. It did swear revenge, after all. Peace. As Rakesh would say, I do not know if there can be peace in Tarna. I only know that I must try to create peace in Tarna. And honor. Honor is very important to Liantars. Most Liantars would rather die than be considered without honor. Rakesh intends to pledge his honor to bring peace. If war does occur, he can never again enter Tarna. Say goodbye. Go and see what she said. Goodbye, young hero. May you find the rest of your stay in Tarna to be much more peaceful. Remember, Rakesh will be making the Pledge of Peace before the Council. Should you choose to explore the savannah, please stay within a day's journey of Tarna. Well, I do not choose to do that, because even though there is one thing we could do within a day's journey, I don't have everything I need to survive the savannah at night just yet. So I'm going to go ahead, grab a meal, and maybe grab the Welcome Woman. Nah, not really. Though she does seem very welcoming. Oh, and yep, got that little flirt pose. And behold, one of the 3 chests I think we can work on. I was not trying to work on it, I was trying to test the lock. Okay, so I can't actually test my lockpicking skills on the chest in here, but you know what? That's okay, because you'll remember I maxed them out specifically for this reason. And hey, communication is up to 222. And we've already got 25 puzzle points. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep till morning. Moon will rush right by. And it's going to be a full moon the whole time we're here, somehow. So with that done, I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out here. And next time, we will continue exploring the bazaar. See you then.